Well, today is May 17th and we're on our way to pick up our Azure order. Stick around because I'm taking you with me. And I got a surprise for you. I did my homework, went on to the websites for all the grocery stores in my area, and I found something on sale and I bought a lot. Hello friends, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I am Vicki and you're with Grammy in the Kitchen. Today we're heading out to our Azure pickup and I'm going to do a little filming there, and then when we get back home I'll show you our haul, including the surprise local store haul. So we're at a drop. It takes me about 30 minutes to get here. I'm not sure what the mileage is. And we are a little early. Truck's going to get here at 3:30 and it's 2:37. I'm the type of person that does not know how to get anywhere on time. I'm either super early or I'm super late. But they'll be starting to roll in pretty soon. So we actually meet at a church for our drop. The church was nice enough to let us use their parking lot for our drop, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. And I am driving the husband's truck because I'm trying to get a couple pallets to put my buckets on when we get home. So I brought his truck instead of my small SUV because I can get one pallet in there, but I can't get two. And I'm going to try to get two today if he has those available and nobody else asks for them. So we're just going to sit here and just wait for everybody to get here. Okay, we just got home with our Azure order, so let's see what we have today. Before I tell you all the items we got, I'm going to tell you how much I spent, where I could have gotten it, these same or similar products from, and what is our savings or lost. Okay, for starters, there was 2 things on my list that I did not get this month. They were out. That's my Rumiano butter. It's 2 months in a row. I did not get my butter, but that's okay. We'll get it eventually. We still have the 10. No, we don't, because I gave some to Amanda. We still have some butter in the freezer from last month when we bought 10, but I do want a case. Eventually, I'm going to get a case. And we did not get our jelly. There's a certain jelly that the husband really likes for his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they didn't have the jelly again this month. So I do have it on the next month, and I have it on my July order just in case. Same with the butter. But all the things I did get, and it's not a big haul. Okay, so my order came up to $232.91. My shipping, because I'm on the East Coast, was $19.80. So that's a total of $252.71. My Azure cash from last month, which was April, was $5.57 credit. So my total order was $247.14. I could have gotten all of these products or similar to these products from Kroger. I went to Kroger.com, went to the website. Some of these items will be local to me or not, but I just used their price from the website as a base. But if I would have got all of these items from Kroger, it would have been $396.47. Azure, I spent $247.14. That is a savings of $149.33. Yes, I have to drive 30 minutes to go get it. Yes, I have to work and help unload the truck, as you saw at the beginning of this video. But it's so worth it to me. But let's just break it down and see what we have. For starters, I got some mini chocolate chips, bittersweet, and it's a 5-pound bag. So the chocolate chips was $34.31. The cheapest I could get from Kroger, it was a 3.3 pounds, and it was $16.60. If I wanted to get the equivalent of 5 pounds, it would have been $54.99. We paid $34.31. Savings there. I got a gallon of virgin coconut oil. And the only downfall with this, it's in a plastic tub. But when I keep this in my kitchen, I just transfer it to a 1/2 gallon glass jar. So it's okay. It's okay. We can deal with that. And the coconut oil was $30.16 for a gallon. And what I found at Kroger was a 16 ounce, which we know 16 ounce is a pint. There are 8 pints in this gallon, was $11.99. So, and if I were to get 8 of the coconut oil from Kroger, it would have been $95.93. We paid $30.16. And if you were to break this down in costs, because the more you get, the cheaper it is per unit. But if we were to break this into 1 pint jars and had 8 pints from here, my cost was $3.77. Kroger's was $11.99. I have a 1 pound bag of organic garlic powder. And you know we were super low on garlic powder. I was waiting on this. This 1 pound bag was $12.65. What I found on Kroger, you know, those little bottles that you get from the grocery store, was a 2.57 ounce bottle, was $3.79. And if we bought enough of those to equal a pound, Kroger was $23.57. We paid $12.65. We got a 5-pound bag of organic frozen green beans. And I need to get these in the freezer. So the 5-pound bag of green beans was $16.56. Kroger had 12-ounce bags of organic green beans at $2.59 per bag. And if we would have gotten enough bags to come up with 5 pounds, it would have been $17.24. We spent $16.56. We got a 1-pound bag of organic onion powder. The onion powder was $10.92. Again, at Kroger, they had the small little glass bottles or plastic bottles, and they were 1.94 ounces at $3.54. To get a pound, it would have cost us $29.16. We spent $10.92. I have a case of the Rumiano organic mozzarella. And like I said before, the more volume you get, the cheaper it is per volume. So this one weighs 5.135 pounds, and this weighs 5.385 pounds. So 2 of these bricks of mozzarella was $60.64. The only thing I could find on Kroger's website in organic was an already shredded mozzarella. And they were 6-ounce bags at $3.29 per bag to equal the pounds we have here would have been $87.71. And we spent $60.24 savings. I have a 1-pound bag of the chicken flavored broth powder. You know, I love this when I'm making like cream of chicken soup as a base to go in pretty much everything that I like. If you saw the recipe where I made green bean casserole, this is what I used. So good. And this is a 1-pound bag, and it was $5.84. I found one on Kroger's website. It's a Frontier brand, and the 1-pound bag was $24.99. Ours was $5.84. That is insane. And we also bought the vegetable broth powder. I like this also. I pretty much use my chicken broth powder and my vegetable broth powder pretty much interchangeable. Doesn't matter really much to me, but I love having this as a shelf-stable product because it is so versatile. You can add a burst of flavor to just about anything you make without opening up a whole jar of home canned stock or buying those cream of something soups. It's in a powder form, so easy to make. The vegetable broth powder was $5.95. On Kroger, they had the Frontier brand. 1 pound was $7.99, but ours was $5.95. And the last thing I got was, you can't see me, my 50-pound bag of flour. This was $56.28. At Kroger, they had a 5-pound bag at $5.49. We bought 10 of those, and this is just a Kroger brand. This is not this brand. It's just a Kroger flour. The Kroger organic flour would have been $54.90. We could have done a little bit of savings on the flour, but I absolutely love this flour for everything. Alright, so that's everything with the Azure order. Let me show you what we got from our local grocery store this week. So I went to all the websites this morning to the local grocery store with me, and they had actually Boston butts on sale. The regular price is $2.69 a pound. They had it on sale for $1.34. So I picked up 6 pieces of Boston butt. I think I do have 2 shoulders in here, and they were actually on clearance. Now, if you watched any of my videos, you know these go in the freezer until the husband needs some more barbecue that I can up and put them in jars so I have shelf-stable, ready-to-eat meals. So all 8 of these are going to go in the freezer until we need to cook them. And I also bought another ½ gallon of milk. This is actually a cream line milk. So it actually has some cream on top. So it's going to be extra, extra rich. This will make some delicious yogurt. I can't wait to make it. We need to make yogurt tonight too. But back to the pork. We spent on the pork and the milk, we spent $95. The pork minus the milk and the deposit for the bottle, we spent $91 on pork, but our savings was $83. This is what I mean by you need to do your homework. Before you go to the grocery store, in your mind you need to map how you're going to do this. You don't have to buy your meat at full price. You need to check all your sales flyers, go and find the apps to all the stores in your area, get the sales flyers every week. And you need to do your price check. You need to find out who has whatever meat you eat. Ground beef, pork chops, a pork tenderloin, a whole chicken, chicken breast, pork, bacon. It doesn't matter. You need to go and find out who is having what on sale with all of your grocery stores. And that's when you stock up. Don't go to one store and buy all of your groceries. Every single week, you're buying ground beef, you're buying pork chops, you're buying bacon, you're buying sausage, you're buying a pork roast, you're buying a beef roast, you're buying a whole chicken. All these things every single week and paying full price for it every single week. You need to look at your local stores and find out who has chicken on sale, who has pork roast on sale, etc., etc., etc. And what you do is when you catch it on sale, that's when you buy what you need, not just for this week, but for next week and the following week. And then next week will come around and something else is on sale at a different store. That's when you buy enough for this week, the next week, and the following week. So you are shopping for the cheapest meat that you can get on sale. Keep it in your freezer. And that way, every week, you're not buying the same things over and over again at full price. You will turn around and use your grocery budget to buy what's on sale this week at this store and stock up for a couple weeks. And then when it's time for you to make your meals, instead of going to the store and buying a whole chicken to roast, you shop your freezer. And then next week, when you want to make barbecue from a pork roast, you don't have to pay, what was it, $2.69 a pound. This one roast, and it's not a big roast, it's 6.5 pounds. This would have been $17.74. But because I can shop my freezer, my pantry, I'm only paying $8.74. So I took my budget for this week for groceries, and I really don't have a grocery budget per se. I do try to keep it under a certain amount. Unless I'm buying bulk like the flour or the mozzarella. Because this mozzarella will last me about a month or two, maybe even more. But I'm not feeding my family full price meat. And I'm making a savings because I can buy it on sale. I can buy it in bulk and just keep it in my freezer. So to save your family money every week, you need to do your homework and go to all the apps or websites of the grocery stores in your area. In my area, we have Aldi's, Lidl's, Kroger, Walmart, and Food Lion. And I go to every one of those every week and I check the prices on who has what. And some of those apps will even tell you what their sale flyer is going to look like next week. And then you will check that. Because if next week one of my stores has chicken on sale, I'm not buying chicken this week. I'm going to wait till next week. And if somebody is having pork roast on sale, that's where the majority of my budget is going to go, is to buying pork roast. Now this right here, when I make the pork barbecue and put them in jars and put them on my pantry shelf, I will do these in 2 different batches. But this right here, for my husband to have pork sandwiches, will last me a year. So I have saved almost $90 by buying it today. And I have enough pork to last him for a whole year. Now, I wish I could say that with all of my meats, but I cannot. But stop feeding your family full price meats when they are constantly going on sale at one store or another. I'm not saying buy a whole year, but you need to buy at least a month. If you know you eat a whole chicken once a week, every month, your job is to buy 4 whole chickens and stick them in your freezer when you can catch it on sale. And then the bones is chicken stock. Don't forget that. Well, that is enough of me ranting. I just want to say thank you very much for going with me for my Azure order and checking out my Azure haul plus my Kroger haul. If you learn anything in my videos, if you find anything of value in my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you can find meat in your area at a very good sale price and you bought X amount of that meat on sale so you can have food security in your freezer. Leave me a comment below. I love grocery hauls. I love hearing money saving tips. I love these. And I hope you do too. So, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye, friends. I want to go ahead and shred up both bricks of the mozzarella because I use this basically for pizza or for casserole such as lasagna or baked spaghetti or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and shred it up. And I am planning on putting them in Ziploc bags in 2-pound increments. Because when I make my 4 pizzas, which I need to make because I am out of pizzas in my freezer, and I like having quick, easy meals, I use 2 pounds when I make pizza. So we're going to go ahead and get both of these shredded up and put them in Ziploc bags and stick these in our freezer. But because my chute for my KitchenAid shredder is not very big, I've got to cut them a little bit smaller. Alright, so let me get all these cut up. Okay, so I've got one brick all into chunks. And now we're going to go ahead and get started on shredding. That is one whole brick. Beautiful. I have the kitchen scale, my bowl. I'm tearing it out so it's 0 weight. We have our cheese. £2. Alright, so for the pizza, I'm going to put this in a gallon size Ziploc bag. So I know this is one pizza. Or not one pizza, but when I make 4 pizzas, one batch. Alright, that's for one batch of pizza. I'm going to do this for the rest. And then we will go from there.